So Kendrick posted on his Instagram, so I know it's 100% official. Album gonna be coming out May 13th, 2022, which is less than a month away, called Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Bruh, finally after 5 goddamn years, Kendrick Lamar is coming out with a new album. I was just telling my friend the other day that this the longest time period that a mainstream rapper went this long between dropping albums. Even Jay-Z never did this. And of course, the first one, Good Kid, Mad City, back in 2012, 10 years ago, a girl put me onto that album, and I thank that girl. In 2015, I remember exactly what I was doing in that time period in my life. I was working at a movie theater, that album came out, and one of my favorite songs on there was For Free. And then, damn, I remember exactly what I was doing then, 2017. I was working at Lowe's. I remember when that junk come out, my first time listening to it, my favorite song on there was Fear, and I couldn't stop playing it on repeat. And of course, Section 80 was before I was listening to Kendrick Lamar. I know a lot of like day one Kendrick fans was listening to that album when it came out, but I was late on that album. But when I go back, my favorite song on this first album, Section 80, was called ADHD. Like when I first heard that song, I was like, yo, Kendrick Lamar the GOAT, yo. That's all I gotta say. And it always been this talk over the years, like who was better, Kendrick or J. Cole? Kendrick or J. Cole? Like J. Cole, he dropped more, but if you want to talk about like more storytelling and meaningful songs, I say Kendrick, because like even though J. Cole, he tells stories, but I can relate more to Kendrick than I can to J. Cole. Like J. Cole, he rap more from a perspective of him being like at first, like he from Fayetteville, North Carolina, then he went to college in, New York, and that's how he ran into Jay-Z and ended up being a rapper. But Kendrick's story is like he from LA. I don't think he's from Compton. Matter of fact, I do think he from Compton, and like he was just telling the story of like how it was growing up. He was around all the violence, but he wasn't in the violence. He was just like his whole first album, he was just rapping about the stuff he saw in his girlfriend and everyday life in Compton, like the stuff he dealt with, overcame, and then he grew as an artist, like from that album to his sophomore album to his junior album. Like he just grew more and more as an artist. And then when he didn't drop for 5 years, the fans was like, where is the music? We need the music. I just want to know what it's gonna sound like at this point in his career. I think he like 32, 33 now, so like I just want to know like what he gonna talk about in 2022, like what content he got, like mature content. He gonna talk about his growth as an artist. Like I'm just excited to hear, man. What y'all think about this? It's your boy B. Moots.